Hey guys, it's Rahan. I know this video is way overdue, but I had exams, and I think that's a fair enough excuse for me to put these videos off for a little bit. But anyways, they're over for now, although my finals are in about a week from today. So, whatever, just another way to procrastinate. Anyways, okay, so an update on my life. In the last video I said I was gonna come out to my parents fairly soon, and I did. And it was pretty crazy. Like I said, I live in London, Ontario, and my parents live in Toronto, Ontario. It's about a 2-hour drive from the two cities. So I went home for a weekend, and I wrote everything out in a letter. So this letter had like everything, like the name I've chosen for myself, Rahan, the fact that everyone at school calls me that now instead of my birth name, and the fact that everyone refers to me with male pronouns, and the fact that I want to pursue a physical transition to become a male physically, everything. So I gave it to my parents, gave the letter to my parents, and they actually took it really well, which is a surprise. It's crazy. My dad was like, your mom and I know you the best, so I don't even know why you're worried about this. We're so supportive of you, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, did you read the right letter, Dad? Are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I read the right letter. And my mom was like, I know it's going to be a difficult journey, but whatever comes your way, we'll just deal with it as a family, so don't worry about it. Just like focus on school, and just they were just great about it. But a couple weeks later, I ended up showing my mom one of the trans guys on YouTube, so from pre-T to about a year and a half on T, and the next day she freaked out. She's like, I just feel like I'm losing a daughter, and I'm getting a son that I never signed up to have even, and blah 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 blah, going on and on and on, saying how I can't go through this and stuff. And I said, listen, Mom, I didn't tell you because I wanted to ask what you think of my decision. I told you because I've decided this already, and I'm not going to turn back on this decision. So you can either support me or you don't have to. And luckily, my parents are awesome, and I have so much appreciation for them after this coming out process, and like I have no words for them. I love them so much. Although they're not, it's going to take time for them to completely accept something like this, and they're obviously going to have objections along the way, but the fact of the matter is they would never disown me or kick me out of the house or anything like that, because at the end of the day, they're my parents and they love me to death. And these are their words, by the way, so it's not like I'm saying this on my own. They told me that, and I'm so grateful for that. To have your family on your side, it feels really good. It feels like a giant weight has been lifted off my shoulder, and now my parents know such a huge aspect of my life, and I'm so happy about it. Yeah, so that's the deal with my parents. And what else? I went to my family doctor a couple weeks ago and asked her if she can give me a referral to an endocrinologist, so he or she can prescribe me some testosterone, which is really what I want. And she filled out a letter of referral for me and sent it into the endocrinologist's office. So I'm waiting for their office to get back to me, but as soon as they do, man, I'm so excited to start T. I'm pumped. You don't even know how pumped I am. It's so exciting. But I'll let you know when that comes in. Nothing else really. Yeah, nothing trans related to update you guys on. I have a pretty boring life now that I'm in 4th year, and all I do is schoolwork all day long. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this at that for now. Actually, just a quick message. If you like my parents are very traditional parents. They're like born and raised in India. They're Muslim, and they, like I said, they just blew me out of the water by their reaction to me coming out. And if any of you out there are thinking about coming out to your parents but are facing the same dilemmas that I was, like, you know, your parents are very traditional or they're very religious, things like that, just have a little bit of faith in them. You know, your parents are your parents, they're family, they love you to death, and they, I can't speak for everyone, but I think at the end of the day, if you are a good person, if you're honest with them, if you're a good kid, I think that, you know, your parents will come through for you, and all you have to do is be patient with them and just have a little bit of faith, because sometimes you never know. You never know at all. They might shock you, you know, like my parents did. So yeah, that's a little piece of advice that I have for anyone who is looking to or wanting to come out. But okay, I'll promise I'll have more regular updates from now on, but that's it for now. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.